G'day Dr. Carl. My name is Peter. Just recently retired from a career as an advertising creative director, which is really good in a way because it allows me to get back and do some of the things that I've really wanted to do. Rebooted my career as a board games designer and a publishing consultant basically. I've come up with an idea that I really think is good. And when you get, sometimes you get an idea and you know it's good and you think, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, so you just put it aside for a little while. And this is an instance, and I was looking for a hook to hang this on, and funnily enough I was at a book launch in Dimmicks about 6 months ago, and after that I wandered around and I came across a section of a lot of your books and your product. And I'm thinking now, that's, and the penny dropped to me, so I went home enthusiastically and started working on the concept. So, like everything, there's a couple of things I think are mandatory in a situation like this. One of them is to have a really strong name for the product that says what it is, and the other one is if you can have a special hook to hang on, like a celebrity or something, it adds to the power of the punch, you know. So here we go. I'll show you. I did come up with a really nice product idea, which is 1,000 questions and 1,000 things you need to know, which is a quiz game or a quiz section. Always felt you needed a nice name, and this is the name. I nearly drove off the road with excitement when this name came up. Inquisitive, and that's exactly what it is. But not only just inquisitive, Dr. Carl's Inquisitive. So your name would be plastered all over this thing, and there's a little bit on the end if they decide to store them that way. These things are good for storage in stores, shops, because they don't take up much shelf space. Not only is it a quiz game, it's a quiz game with 6 categories, and this is very much work in progress. It could be one category if we so desire, or 12 if we like. However, I've gone for 6 categories. They're all colour-coded, and the quiz questions, allow me 1 second, in 6 categories, virtually. As you can see, those categories, they're science, they're geography, history, general knowledge, nature, etc., etc. I'll give you an indication of some of the questions. Science. How many men have walked on the surface of the moon? Oddly enough, I ask a lot of my friends this and hardly anyone knows. There's 12. I'm sure that you knew that. Geography. What is the largest ocean on the planet? I give 3 choices. Atlantic, Indian and Pacific. And the answer to that one is sort of the Pacific. True or false? Penguins are found on both sides of the equator. That's obviously false, only on the southern side. So that's the type of question. Now, how do you win this game? You don't have to play it as a game. It can be just a general quiz thing between the families. But if you decide you want to get a little bit more involved and a little competitive element, you come out. If you step across to the actual layout, there's the questions, the panels, in the colour-coded, matching the cards. To win the game, you need to be the first person to successfully answer various questions. Every nature question. And you get that one, and the next person might get this one, and then I might get, and you go by choice. But to win the game, you need to have actually your coloured marker on each of the products. Each